So where is Young Gemini? Do you remember Young Gemini? I feel like Young Gemini is not being talked about nearly as much as she was when she first entered through the game. If you remember when Young Gemini first entered the game, she was everywhere, bro. You couldn't go out on the streets for an hour without hearing somebody playing a Young Gemini song on their phone. And it was crazy because she was being played even in Makombi, bro. Her name was everywhere. And now it's just quiet. And she released her latest album, Mother, and I'ma just be honest with you, I wasn't feeling it too much. I feel like this album is just not it compared to the first album she made, the one that had Bag, featuring Holy 10. Today I'm going to be talking about why Young Gemini isn't as relevant as she used to be, and how her 5 minutes of fame might come to an end if she doesn't make a few changes to her career. So let's get into it.
Introduce unge upcoming unge ndaka mashows angu ese ndaiyaipwa neyo pese pandoenda unoimba indiri fully booked kutodarika iwewe waiziya, but mashows angu ese andoenda handina show inomboflopa kana kuti ndinoita sei, waiziya. Iwewe pawakumbirwa kunzi undihaipe wangochingofanira kungotaura zvinhu zviri simple. Young Gemini arikuya pastage semweya ndangoita pana Woodkid, kwete kuita kuhadhira kudaro. So fungoti ndine basa rei newewe, imbotanga wambosiyana nekunetsana nevanhu vadiki, uende kunombotanga wamboita sori kune mukadzi wako ne munhu anonyora zitsamba papublic kutadza kutenga kana BMW 1.8 unyararidzwe mukadzi. Sick man, shit.
These resurfaced audios actually played a big role in damaging Gemini's credibility, her character, just the way she's perceived. Because even though Poptain isn't like a big artist, it's not like people just switched on Gemini because she started a big artist, right? But really, this situation was very viral at the moment that this beef took place, and a lot of Young Gemini fans, saw the way she reacts when someone tries to just because Poptain didn't do nothing wrong in this situation, and most of her fans immediately knew that Poptain didn't do nothing wrong. Here's the video of Poptain actually hyping Gemini up, and this is what actually caused the whole situation.
Are you ready?
Fans are saying that Young Gemini needs to be grateful. They also say that there's really nothing wrong with this video. There's really nothing wrong with how Poptain introduced her on stage.
What I can tell is Gemini really just either just had a very fragile ego and really just wanted to be called out a very specific way, or there's just some beef that's that they had that was just brewing, and that was just her way of trying to say something about it. But either way, it really didn't look good on her behalf from a fan's perspective. It made her look ungrateful and just not the type of person anybody really would want to be rooting for. So immediately some of her most hardcore fans actually left her after this whole Poptain situation.
Kuyu blast wakwaningwa kuti seko vachita kunge vari kuda kundihaipa kunge ndiri upcoming artist, zvekubva ndi introduce ka 25 kudaro kunge zvichiri kuda kuzwa munhu kuti hanzi she worked hard here, she worked hard kuita sei. Pane munhu asiri kuziziva here kuti ndinenge musikana rupisi? Hapana. Pane munhu ari kungoda kungoti hey Gemini leti akomana pressure yanga shanda nayo ngasapota zvidaro kana tikaenda pamashows takanangana tiripo tese paflywire unofanira mutsura ngasaite iyoyo.
Even Mujaya, who has his own moments like this, had to be the negotiator for Young Gemini.
Take it easy on Young Gemini. She made a mistake, and I'm sure she realizes it. Poptain, I know mpana abhaiza, but I told you nezuro patakasangana kubawa. We don't fight with women. Relax, mese muri too.
Now, these controversies are just one thing, right? What about her music? Does she deliver when it comes to her music? Is her music still 10 out of 10 music? No, recently I actually think her music is just not it. For example, her album Mother, right? And I've tried this album multiple times and I've tried to love it, right? But I always find one consistent problem with this album, and it's inconsistency. There's no one person she's trying to satisfy with this album. There is Shona rap songs in this album, there's English rap songs in this album, there's R&B songs in this album, then there's Zim dancehall features in this album. This album is an example as to why artists take over 1 year sometimes to make an album, and I really do see why it's hard sometimes, because this album needed a little bit more love to it, a little bit more thought to it, because she tried to satisfy way too many people and gave a little bit to everybody, to the point where no one was satisfied and no one came around to check for a second playthrough, for a second play. And that's the biggest problem with this album. Even if you look at her numbers, just a few thousand views per track, it is very sad. So yeah.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Young Gemini, what do you think? Put your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think she's gonna make a comeback? Do you think Young Gemini's 5 minutes of fame are coming to an end? I'm not saying nothing. I'm just giving my thoughts on something I noticed to be happening, which is Young Gemini is not as relevant as she used to be. So just share your thoughts in the comment section, and I much appreciate it. Drop a like and subscribe.